All right, how you going, YouTube? It's your boy on the fly repair guy. So this video right here that I'm shooting is multiple videos over a week and a half span, or actually 2 weeks now span of my real world review of the 2022 GMC Acadia Denali. Okay, I purchased this vehicle used, and this market is for anybody this video is for anybody that's in the market of purchasing used vehicles. You know, it's just the way of the world. I'm a middle class guy, and you know, I'm not going to drop $50,000 on a brand new vehicle. So I have to do my research, find deals, which I found a great deal from Mini of Morristown in New Jersey. I got a great deal on this 22 Acadia Denali. I'll show you the Denali stamp down here. There you go. 2022 GMC Acadia Denali from Mini of Morristown, and it was good. It was like, I'll say 33,000 miles on it. You know, it was 32,800. By the time I got home, it had 33,000 miles on it. But so basically, I set off to do a review of the 22 Acadia in real world situations. I didn't expect to be driving through hurricanes in my brand new to me used car, okay? But when I tell you that it happened, Hurricane Debby happened, then Tropical Storm Debby happened, and our destination was 1, Naples, Florida, and 2, Atlanta, well, right outside of Atlanta, Georgia, and I had to boogie home. So we had some real good family experiences in this car. But this car made it each time safe. Now the video, you'll hear me talk about some things in it. So now that I'm home and I'm safe and the sun is out, I'm going to explain some things in this vehicle. If you are looking for a used car, if you are looking for a family car, or maybe a bigger car for whatever appointment you're in, I would recommend the GMC Acadia. Definitely, hands down. Now, I haven't driven one of the other trim levels to the GMC Acadia, but I'm coming out of a 2016 GMC Acadia Denali, and this right here outbeats the 2016 GMC Acadia Denali by far. The one thing I was concerned with was the back row. Like I mentioned in another video, you'll hear me say it, that it did not have the 3-seat bench seat back here, but it actually wasn't that bad. I mean, I have a 7-year-old that sat over there, and my 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old sat there, and they had tons of leg room back here. And my son, who's 13, and we got to vacuum the car. This is sand from Naples. I got a vacuum. I have to get actually the the WeatherTech floor mats in here. That's my next thing. But surprisingly, I'm not sure if no one mentioned this. This is like a hump. So this right here is lower than the back, and it just gives the more leg room for the people that are sitting in the second row. And if you can see there, my daughter has her seat back, and my 7-year-old had ample leg room and was fine. Like, fine. I didn't hear stop kicking my seat once. Okay? I did not hear that once. In the 2016, I heard that the whole time, so when we left New York to when we got down to Florida. Okay? That red wire is the inverter. I have another video I shot another video which I'm tying all this together that will explain the inverter, why I have that. But you know, it held its weight in money. You know, it really did hold its weight in money. So let me go. Nope, don't you think about going in that car. Get out of here. That dog always wants to take a car ride. Boxers are the best dogs ever. Say hey Mars. Say hi, Mars. The only thing he wants to do is get in the road and start driving. Okay, so first things first. In this video, when we were driving, you'll hear me speak about the lane assist. That's coffee. I got to clean the interior. That's coffee stain there. Don't worry about that. What I mean with the lane assist is this button right here. So you press it right here, and when it's active, you'll see the red light right there. When it's deactive, it goes off, okay? If you're driving through, like, well, hopefully you shouldn't be driving through tropical storms and hurricanes. It's just we had no choice the way everything happened, that I had to drive in those conditions. Take this off, okay? And the reason being is when you need to hold the lane, you know, sometimes you're going to drift. You might, you know, hydroplane a little bit or whatever, and you drift over, or somebody is coming too close to you. So my experience is when the trucks that were passing us during the storm, they're getting, you know, a lot of the backwash coming off the tires, and I couldn't see. So I used to, you know, just drift a little bit. I watched it coming in the mirror. I drift over, and next thing you know, here I am, and I'm trying to keep it to the right, and it's pushing me back to the left, okay? Take this off. I feel personally, I don't know how, you know, if you drive, whatever style you drive, but my style is have direct control of this. Don't have it correcting your lanes. The other thing is this mirror right here, the mirror, when you're also driving in the rain, you want to just go to your regular mirror, because at night, especially at night, what happens is you have glare coming from other vehicles, and then you have the rain and the water and the mist and all that other stuff flying up to the zero pressure in the back, and this camera just, it doesn't work. It works, you know there's something back there, but you have a clearer picture by looking through your back mirror like that and not having it distorted, okay? So my personal opinion, if you are driving in rain and it's at night, click that camera off, and that's that. The other thing I want to talk about is the apps. So this is my second video because I had the navigation pull up and it showed my address, and I don't need you guys coming to say hi to me because you guys are fans. But the apps, all right? So I said I had the Weather Channel app, okay? So you start the car up and it shows you all the apps that are available for you, okay? One of them is the Weather Channel app, right? It's free. All you gotta do is just, you know, click on it, and it says I'm already downloading it, and it says open. But if you weren't subscribed to it, all you have to do is, it'll say download, you hit it, and then it comes up in your home screen, which I'll go over, and right here, Weather Channel app, boom. Now, when you're driving and there's a storm coming and you're trying to figure it out, what I was doing, I was going to radar, okay? Now that gives you a live radar view of the storms. You can zoom in, come over here, and see where the storm's at. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Someone aggravated my dog. So now what I was saying is, so you have the radar. I'm not sure what this does. Let me see real quick. Oh, that just gives you the location where you can choose how you want to see it. But you know, you have different forecasts that you can see, hourly, you can see, and then now. All right, but I just go to, you know, the radar, and I was able to you know, see the storms. And you can go all over the United States and all over the Atlantic. So there's another tropical storm down here, Ernesto, and there he is right there. And that's Ernesto. So this is a pretty cool app. So when I was driving, hey, come here, guys. Sorry, my dogs are getting a little bit too far. Daisy, Marsh. I don't know why people like coming over to my house when I have my dogs out. Hold on for a minute. All right, so with that being said, again, this vehicle was awesome. Now, one thing, be careful. All right, this this material up here when I put the suction cup over here. So you'll see in some of the videos I have my phone on a suction cup holder. It actually does make an indentation here. So I'm just waiting for the sun to heat this up and this to pop back out. Other than that, you know, the heads-up display, actually you can see it. It's blinking because it's an LED thing, but it was awesome. The display on it actually is awesome, and the comfortability of this car is by far the best Acadia I've been in, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, this video was shot over several days of me driving. I think my first video was me explaining the luggage rack because of the storage problem in this car, and the top luggage carrier that I have. And then it just, you know, went to showing the kids and me on the road. Then went into some storm evading / chasing thing. But with all that, I'm glad to say that we made it home safe, and it's all due to the 2022 GMC Acadia Denali. Again, I got a good deal from this at the Mini of Morristown dealer, and those guys are awesome. So, you know, how many miles did I put on it? From New York to Naples to Atlanta to everywhere we went. Let's see, where's the mileage at? Look at that. There we go. Trip A, 3,442 miles. I drove, and that was trip B on the way back. So on the way back, we drove 1,899 miles. And that also includes like driving around Georgia a little bit, go see my family. But total from the first video that I shot, 3,442.3 miles I put on this car, and I loved it. It was the most comfortable 3,000 miles of my life. All right, guys, you guys be safe out there, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it answers any questions. Also, I'd like to say I do not work from GMC in any way. I just own GMCs. That's my baby right there. The other baby is a 2012 SLT Terrain, which hopefully I would never get rid of. They're easy to work on if you work on things. If you look at my feed, you'll see that I do a lot of things with the GMCs, changing this, changing that. I could have had a whole bunch of other videos, but I get out there, I start doing it, and then when I'm done, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to shoot a video. But I'm a GMC customer. I am not employed by GMC. I'm not employed by the Weather Channel. I'm not employed by Mini of Morristown. I'm just saying my preferences and my experiences. And that's why I'm shouting people out, and I'm shouting GMC out for having good vehicles. Now, of course, if you look through the rest of this video, you'll see that I have 3 boys, and they are getting a lot bigger than me. So I am going to probably step it up to either a GMC Yukon XL. But if I'm going to spend that money, I might just go with the Cadillac Escalade. Again, all in the GMC family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It might seem cheesy, but if you listen to what I'm saying and you see what we're doing, this is not a, influencer video. This is just a real life video about what I experienced on my road trip for 3,442 miles in a 2022 GMC Acadia Denali, and I loved every second of it. Oh yeah, and these, I didn't realize how noticeable the Denali stamp is on these seats, but it's actually pretty cool. And these seats are awesome, man. Like the AC, the heat. I actually had to go out and well, I had to step out the side outside the car in the rain. I'm gonna skip the details on that, but I put that seat warmer on and I was in paradise. All right, But yeah, like I said, the best feature, and this is not only exclusively for the GMC Acadias. I had this in a 2012 Acura TLSH before we, started having kids. But this feature is also available in. Mine wasn't the Weather Channel app. Mine was Live Radar. I'm not sure who sponsored it or whatever. But Live Radar is available in the 22 GMC Acadia and probably other vehicles, other makes, models, or whatever. I'm just saying that this is available in the GMC Acadia, and it's awesome. I mean, you can have Live Radar of the whole world. I'm not sure if you're in a different country or whatever. I'm not going to be driving over to, Japan in this car because it's not an amphibious vehicle. But like I said, this shows radar for the whole world, and it's actually pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to go tie it all together and hopefully have this up by tonight. Also, I will have the little videos by themselves, standalone. So if you see video and you start watching, you're like, oh, I saw this before, that's the reason. But other than that, I think everything else is self-explanatory here. I never used this climate control feature. I just did it because I'm old school with mine, so I can just press the buttons. And like I said, that's auto. I don't know why my wife keeps turning that off. I never used the climate control. The OnStar, oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. If you get one of these vehicles and your OnStar light is not green, 9 out of 10 times you have a malfunction antenna. Before we went on the road trip, I had to take it over to GMC so they can replace the antenna, and there was a short in the antenna. They replaced that, boom, boom, and that was it, okay? I'm not sure if I mentioned that in any of the other vehicles, but that's that. And other than that, I'm going to shut the vehicle off. Gas is going crazy. And guys, I hope you enjoy. Again, I'm not employed by GMC. I'm not employed by Mini of Morristown dealer. I am not employed by the Weather Channel. I'm an actual customer that just shot a video because I am now more in love with the GMC Acadia Denalis. And, over time, when we get the new car, most likely I'm going to be going into this. And the terrain is just going to sit there because I'm never going to get rid of the terrain. My next vehicle purchase, like I said, is going to probably be a Escalade or a Yukon XL or Escalade extended vehicle EV, I think it's called, due to the fact of our family size. Okay, that's the only reason. If we only had 2 kids, I will stay with the Denali, the Acadia Denali, for the rest of my life. When the kids get up and go out of school, go to college or go on their own and move out the house, I'm going back to an Acadia. I love these cars, and they're awesome. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. All right, welcome, my friends in YouTube. Today's video will be about the 2022 GMC Acadia. Taking a road trip with it. I'm shooting this video because there's a lot of videos out about the 2022 Acadia, but they give you all the specs and all that other stuff of it, which, the practicality of it is pretty low. So I recently upgraded from a 2016 to a 2022. This is a used vehicle. It had about 31,000 miles on it when we got it not too long ago. And I want to, at this time, give a shout out to the Mini of Morristown, New Jersey dealer who gave me an awesome deal on this vehicle. Now, the Acadia is a pretty good vehicle to have if you have a large family. There's 6 of us, 2 small kids, 2 teenagers, me and the wife. So if you're looking for a vehicle to do road trips and everything, you can do it in it, but you're gonna need some assistance. If you're looking for a vehicle that you don't need assistance, you might want to step it up to the Escalades or the Yukons, the extended versions of it. But so the Acadia does have a big, huge problem with storage. As you see, I got the lift gate open, and this is all the storage we have with all the seats being used. So I'm going to go through that real quick and show you guys my take on it. So first off, as you see, I have this rooftop cargo luggage rack or cargo box. All of our suitcases can fit in here. People get the toolies. I have a Tactic. We had this thing for now about 4 years. We had the same problem with the 2016 Acadia. It didn't give you a lot of space. The one thing that I do not like about this, and no other video I saw online addressed this situation, I'll show you now. The back seat, our 7-year-old can just sit in one of these little boosters and use the seatbelt. All right, but our 6-year-old is not tall enough. He's about an inch short on that seatbelt comfortability for me to have him in here. So we have him in the seat. Now this seat right here is designed to use it with your seatbelt. But if he was a little bit smaller, this seat back here does not have any of the what's the clamp points, I'll call it, where you clip the seat belts on the back of this, the little strap that you put the bar in and clamp it down and tighten the seat so the seats are fixed to the seat. The back seat of the Acadia does not have it in the 2022, which was surprising. The other thing is, I'm not sure what year it started. I came from a 16, but somewhere above 16 and 23, you lose the third row seating in the back, and it's just strictly 2 seats. We have a family of 6, so this works out fine for us. The 2024 Acadia brought back the third row, the 3 seats in the back in the third row. So there's 3 seats, standard bench seat, and the 2024 is up. By the time we get a new vehicle, it's probably going to be a Yukon or Escalade because, you know, the boys are getting bigger. So let me explain some things about what we had to do. And wait, before I do that, I'll explain this first. When it comes to the power, there's only one USB cord on the driver's side. So if you have 2 of your children back here with tablets and all that other stuff, there's only one USB cord. So to get by that, I have this, which is called a power inverter. Okay, come to the back of the car, I'll show you. Basically, you get a cigarette lighter adapter, that's what I call it. Plug it in here, that powers on the inverter, and I'll go this way. And that gives you the option to have your regular home style plugs or USB connectors to power this up. If for any case you forget to purchase that, I got mine through Amazon. You can find them at any truck stop in the world if you're going on a road trip. So any truck stop will carry this power inverter. With that being said, in the front seat, and I just tucked it in here, move the seat like that, and that's fine. I put Velcro on the bottom of it so it kind of stays still. Now in the front, kids are going to have 3 options: the Mini C, the USB, and your regular 120 volt home plug for them to mess around with. Okay. The Wi-Fi system in the car does come with Wi-Fi. It's pretty darn good. You can connect up to 7 devices. So, you know, all kids have tablets. Me and my wife have our phone. That's 6 devices going at one time. If one of them wants to, you know, plug in their laptop, you just simply disconnect the one device that you're not using from the Wi-Fi, and you can continue using it. So the Wi-Fi in this car does work pretty darn good. The comfortability, we'll see. This is going to be, you know, I'm going to check in and get the whole video as we go down. I don't like the fact that we have limited storage, kind of. This is a cell phone charger, 2 cup holders. I mean, this whole design, you would think when they move the gear shifter to these buttons that you'll give you more room. Kind of the opposite effect. I mean, you have a big, you know, storage thing, but, you know, I have to find a place to put my chips or my gummy bears and stuff like that. Overall, the car runs smooth. I really like the way the car runs, but the big test is when you're driving it on a road trip. So we're taking off from New York and we're going down to Naples, Florida, and we are driving the whole way. So that's gonna give me a good idea if this car is actually comfortable. But I wanted to start this video off by showing what you would have to do if you have a family of 6 and, you know, you're not trying to spin the Cadillac Escalade extended model, Escalade stretch vehicle price, or the Yukon XL, and you want to keep it, you know, reasonable priced. You know, an Acadia, you can get away with it. If you are upgrading, and one thing I would say, if you are upgrading from a 2016 models, whatever it was, you think 2011 to, I think 17 or 18, I'm not too sure, look into the cross rails. The cross rails are different on this, on these models. Before, I'm not sure if you could see, there's like a slit here where you slide the cross rails in and clamp it down. These are bolted in. I'm not sure if you can see that right there. I'm trying to get on that side. They're bolted in to the actual luggage rack holder thingamajig. So I found it on Amazon for $140. You get it to GMC, it's going to be like $200 something, you know. But these things work marvelous. And again, everybody goes with the Thule. I feel this style right here, I can put more luggage in and it'll be fine. So that's that for now. We're just basically, you know, telling you guys that, you know, you do have a storage problem. If we only had 4 kids, I mean 2 kids, I could put these back 2 seats and we can stuff all the luggage in there. But if you are, oh, I gotta fix my cell phone thing. I knew that was gonna happen. It's gonna be one of those trips. Anywho, but that's that in a nutshell. So throughout this course of the trip, I'll check back, shoot some more videos, let you guys know how we're doing and how comfortable the kids are and if they're annoying me. So that's all for now. YouTube, keep watching. Road trip 2024, New York to Naples, Florida. All right. We're leaving New Jersey on our road trip down to Florida. How's everybody doing so far?
Not too well.
Not too well? Why not? You guys keep stopping to pee, making me yell? What are we eating? Where are we?
McDonald's. No, Wendy's. McDonald's.
All right, so how does everybody like the car so far?
Good.
Yeah? You recommend the car on YouTube, guys?
Yeah.
I guess. Oh my goodness.
Why is there secret compartments under the fridge?
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. 159 miles into our trip, and we've stopped 4 times for that one.
3 times to go.
2 times for him to go to the bathroom, 1 time for him to get shoes, and another time for whatever reason to get gas and to buy my radar detector subscription. So we're making it out. A couple things I didn't know. This car switches from V6 to V4. I guess to save fuel. That's cool. And it feels really good. Like the suspension on the open road up at speed for a continuous amount of time is awesome. So the comfortability of this car so far is not that bad, but we'll see later on. All right, YouTube, see you guys later. All right, what's up, everybody? We are still getting it. We are now coming into Georgia. We made a lot of stops. And also took a 2-hour cat nap south of the border. The car is holding up pretty good. The kids have like the best comfortable seats to sleep in, I guess, because they've been sleeping since we left Virginia. We stopped over here at what was the name of that town, honey?
Hardyville.
Stopped over here at Hardyville. You want to tell the YouTube audience what happened?
No, not really. It's just that we were going to book
when
a
you
hotel.
were about to book a hotel down south, so it would behoove you before you book it, you actually go look at it, because everything is not what it's advertised.
Not everybody can stop.
And the pool was closed for the season. I don't even know what that means. It's August. No, it's July. It's not even August yet. What season is that pool open? Like winter? Like, I want to know now. Where is their pool seasons? Because it seems to be in direct contrast than everybody else's pool season. But, all right, we're about to go hit up Peach World. I'm going to give me a peach. And I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, how we guys doing on the trip? We have fun last night? Yeah, we had fun. Everybody wave, say hi. Say hi, Mom. All right, so yesterday we had to stop at a hotel because the Acadia is not equipped to have comfortable beds for a night's sleep. And so we're the second day into our trip from New York to Florida, and the car is still running good. Everything, I gotta say, GMC did a real good job with this. I like this assisted cruise, whatever. I set it out, get behind the car, and not sure if you can see, it's just matching the speed of the car. You know, the only thing I don't like, and I think it's about to happen right now, because I see some dude coming up on me pretty fast. If that Toyota that's right over here, you're about to see it come in the frame, was to cut in front of me, let me see if I can increase the speed to show you guys what I'm talking about. So if this Toyota was to cut in front of me, it slams on the brake. No problem for me in my vehicle, but if there's a vehicle tailgating me in the back, that quick slam on the brakes for what he's thinking is no apparent reason might cause a rear-end collision. Unless there's some sensor that will speed you up, I don't know. We haven't had that situation. Just being from New York, and you know, I don't tailgate. I never tailgate anybody. That's very dangerous. But if I did tailgate somebody and somebody all of a sudden slams on the brakes, that would be a problem. So that's the only thing I say is wrong with this assistant braking cruise control thing. Other than that, the keep assist is good. I'm dying to get a vehicle with the I think it's called the Super Cruise, where you can just take your hands off the wheel and have it drive. Because right now my hands have to be on the wheel, but it keeps me in the lane. So that's actually more relaxing than anything, honestly. All right, guys, we'll check in a little bit later. We are now south of Savannah, Georgia. We stopped in Savannah, or just south of Savannah. What was that name of that town? Richmond Hill? Richmond Hill. We stopped at. We hit up Peach World, got some good cobbler, ate at this weird Puerto Rican wannabe restaurant, which was Uncle Ben's Rice and burnt chicken. That's it. Over fried chicken. But we did find a nice Chinese place, which is right next to Richmond, in Richmond Hill, right next to Peach World. Yo, that little Chinese spot, great. You got it. I mean, kids really don't like chicken lo mein, but they love the chicken lo mein. All right, guys, we'll see you guys later, and we're gonna keep on trucking in the GMC Acadia. Only in Florida. I'm over here adjusting my glasses, thinking there's a house in the middle of the road, and my man was trying to make a turn. There go the guy who lives there in the U-Haul truck. Yeah, we are, we're kind of vacation short because of the conditions in Florida. Yeah, man. A little bit of wind. A little bit of wind. What over here? This is true Florida fashion. They out there dancing. Good Alex over there.
Oh my God. Video though, you're not videoing.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're videoing.
I'm not trying to let them know I'm videoing. There's like a storm coming and they're out here.
Nancy?
Where's Alex? Alex, get over here. Okay, so everybody, how you doing out there? We're still driving around. Well, we're starting to drive again. We're not still driving around since the last video. Unfortunately, right now as it states, it's not a hurricane yet, but by tomorrow, which is a couple hours from now, Hurricane Debby is coming to the west part of Florida, where we are. We were in Naples. So we packed the car and we are getting out of Dodge, all right? Us from New York, we deal with snowstorms. We don't deal with hurricanes. So we're getting out of Dodge. Couple things that say this car is still performing perfect. Kids are comfortable in the back. And I discovered that I had to download the app that was made in the car. So all you had to do was download it, and I have the weather channel with the up-to-date radar, so you can see this is her. Jen, can you scroll that out? So this is not Hurricane Debby yet, but was a tropical depression 4 or whatever they're calling it now. Today's Saturday, what's today's date?
The 3rd.
Yeah, Saturday the 3rd. And from what everybody's saying, Debby is going to come up and hit Tampa tomorrow sometime, like tomorrow night. So we're just going to get above this storm. I'm not getting trapped down in Florida. I have to do something called work. So we're going to see how this 22 GMC Acadia Denali performs in the outer bands of it. I would call it the outer bands, kind of. But we're going to be going through a lot of weather here soon. On the way down, we hit weather. There's a video on my YouTube about the weather we hit on the way down. Rainstorm. But yeah, it handled pretty good. but now we're adding in about 20 mile per hour winds into the mix. So we're going to see how that happens. And as you see, that radar showed that coming up, and you can see already the water. No, that's smoke. Why is this brake smoking? What's going on with that guy? Anyway, the clouds, and we'll be coming up to the storm system pretty soon. So Acadia is performing like everybody said. It's a nice, comfortable, beautiful ride. I like the features it has in it, and you know, it's definitely worth the money. If you can find one, buy it. You know, like I said, the 24 has the complete bench seat in the back that gives you 3 seats, so you can fit 7. Right now we have a strictly 6-seater, so it is what it is. But we only have 6 people in the family. So, all right, guys, I'll keep you posted. I might shoot a video here at night. And right there, I don't know what's going on with Wally Walmart over there, but he can't keep it in between the mayonnaise and the mustard, because he's all over the place. You want me to get away from him?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to show you the acceleration right now. This is not in sport. This is an all-wheel drive. And you hear that engine roar. I mean, I love that engine. And it has like the most defined roar to it that makes you feel like you're driving a sports car. But, alright guys, let me go stop the kids from... Hey, if you guys don't stop, knock it off. Oh God, yeah, that's why we need the 3 seats in the back, GMC. Never, ever take the 3 seats away from the back. They're too close. All right, guys, talk to you later.
Where there's now counterclockwise spin. Gusty winds force today. At times gusting force of 50 miles per hour. Key West.
Park.
What the?
Stone and Love. Restaurant.
Gemstones.
Home Skillet Provisions. Oh, it's like a fair.
Some kind of fair.
Yeah, that farmer's market or something. Yeah.
Oh God. I'm not getting stuck on the train track. They got so many videos about this. Well, you better move your little butt up. All right, everybody, we are now in the outer bands of Tropical Storm now Debby. And one thing I noticed about the Acadia, the 22 Acadia, is that when you're driving in inclement weather, turn off the right here. That's my coffee cup. Turn off the lane assist.
Come in today.
Okay, keep it in 4-wheel drive, but turn off the lane assist, because it, you know, out here trying to, while you're out here trying to negotiate the roads, it kind of starts correcting you, and it's like correcting for the glares in the road. So when you have to keep it straight, it does give you some kind of resistance, so it can make it a little bit dicey. But I'm going to stop shooting the video. We are in North Carolina, and we're hopefully going to be popping out of this real soon, and that's what I'm going to get ahead of this thing. But it's holding its weight and its money, and it's doing a good job. Alright guys. Hey, what's up everybody? Okay, so I want to continue this review of the 2022 GMC Acadia Denali. I'm not sure what today's date is. It's August whatever. And if you look right here at the setup that I'm running, the 2022 GMC Acadia allows me to have the Wi-Fi which allows me to have the weather channel playing on my phone so I can hear live updates, tornado warnings, and all that. And then also it has a cool weather channel app that allows me to have a live radar where I can see where I'm going, what part of the storm I'm coming into, and, you know, the radar coverage of the area that I'm in. All right. I'm not sure if, one more thing you can point out, I'm not sure if you can see that heads-up display in this window shot, but it does have a heads-up display, and it shows my GPS directions. So I actually do have GPS directions that show up on the heads-up display, and I'm going to show you what I forget what it's called, the cruise control function. As you see, I have it set to near on it, but it'll come up to the car and then it'll actually start slowing me down, switch lanes, and then it starts speeding me up. So it's actually pretty cool. But this car is very smooth riding, a lot of room. The kids are still enjoying the room in the back. But right now what we're doing, trying to get away from Debby, and I have a couple videos about this up, and I also am going to tie a bunch of these videos together. As you see, we're coming from Naples, Florida, so we've been running from this chick for a while, and we went to Naples, stopped in Georgia, over by Atlanta, and now we had to buggy because it went out to the ocean apparently and got a little bit stronger. So I'm just trying to make it back to New York and get ahead of all this. So as you see, I can have a live view of where it's at on the radar and pretty much navigate around the storm in real time. Also backed up by the weather channel playing, where I can try to outrun it. Now, I did have to get a Bluetooth speaker that's down here. I'll explain that later, so that I'm not having the whole car hearing the weather channel while we're driving. But I'll explain on that later. But I just wanted to show you guys the heads-up display, the cruise control that this vehicle offers, and the technology that it has in it. Alright guys, On the Fly Repair guys, gonna keep on trying to get away from Debby. This chick is cray. Talk to you guys later. It's like we're on the edge of it. They just keep sucking. They just keep going with it.